welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Danica. Definitely make sure you're subscribed. So I think about last week I asked you guys to send me questions on my Instagram. For those that don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Shout out to Benjita for recommending this video for me. I highly appreciate it. If you're interested in getting to know me, then keep on watching. So my laptop's here. So I've jotted down the questions that I'm willing to answer, just so that, you know, I'm filming with my phone, can't really use my phone, you understand? Okay. Oh yeah, please bear with me guys. I have this huge pimple on my lip, but we decided just to embrace the pimple. We've decided to embrace the pimple, you know, like I tried everything to cover it up. I don't even know why. And then later on I was just like, this is silly, like it's okay, do it. It's a pimple, you won't die. So the first question is, where are you from and where did you grow up? So I am from Otjiwarongo and I grew up basically in Otjiwarongo. I spent most of my life there, and I can recall, oh no, I actually spent a little bit of my childhood in Windhoek and Windhoek. The next question, where did you go to school? So I went to different primary schools. I first started school here in Windhoek. Pre-primary, I started here in Windhoek. So I went to Highlands Christian School where I attended for about 5 years. So that's like 2 years of pre-primary until grade 3. And then I moved to Otjiwarongo back to my family. And I transferred to my dad's school, and it was cute because, you know, my dad was the principal. It was so cute. Like, I really enjoyed, how can I say this, it was funny because like they'll be like school of second, and then I'll be like, what is school of? Because I didn't know Afrikaans then and stuff. Like, I only could speak English. I attended the rest of primary school at 4-8, and then I finished high school, or I went to high school at Otjiwarongo Secondary School. Yeah. Did you enjoy school? For me, I really did. Like, looking back, I think school's one of the best times of my life. I think the reason to that is because, like I mentioned, my dad was a principal at one school I've attended. I only went there for 1 year, but I felt, you know, I kind of felt like royalty. And then on top of that, when I moved to 4-8, I mean, it was okay. I feel like my 4-8 days were not like the best days of my life. I feel like primary school for me, I could skip. Like, I didn't really enjoy that. But when I went to high school, girl, I don't know, for me in high school, I just enjoyed my high school years. And on top of that, my mom is the inspector of education for the Oso-Juba region. Teachers used to give me, you know, special treatment. You know, I don't know, they just used to give me special treatment. Like, I felt like, you know, I see why you're doing this. Like, I see why you know. Anyway, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, I see myself working. I see myself working at a firm. I see myself starting a family. And by starting a family, I mean, you know, I do see myself engaged or possibly married. I really would like that. I also see myself I'm kind of shy. I see myself as a paid content creator. I really want to take my YouTube to new heights. I also see myself working with brands. I also see myself working with different kinds of brands nationally and internationally. Yeah, basically a paid content creator and working at an accounting firm, specifically Deloitte. I want to be engaged, possibly married. I don't want to still be like dating, to be honest. I'll probably laugh at myself in 5 years time if all this shit don't happen. Anyway, okay. Next question is, what's your real name? So Danica Shikulo is my real name. It's just that I have 5 names. Danica is not really my first name, it's like one of my middle names. Bottom line is I have 5 names, but yeah, let's not get into it. Do you study? If yes, what and where? I study at the University of Namibia. I'm currently finishing my degree in chartered accountancy. Basically in my final year, basically just finalizing a few modules that I haven't passed yet, you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do you work? No, I don't. I'm trying to make YouTube my job where I can actually be paid and stuff, but I don't have a job yet. I am actually interested in interning at a firm this year. I really want to do that. Yes, I am interested in working this year. Last year I wasn't really into that, but this year I really am. So how old are you? I'm 23 years of age. Okay, next question. Siblings. I have 4 siblings. I have 1 older brother, he's the eldest, and I have 3 other sisters. I'm basically the middle child. My sister that you guys always see in my vlogs, or if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always with her. She's the youngest one, she's the baby. I'm older than her, and I have 2 older sisters. I hope that makes sense. Okay, have you always been so close to your sister? Yes, I have. She's just the person I probably can't live without, you know. I really love her. Yes, like growing up we've been inseparable, you know. Whenever I go somewhere, an event or whatever, or even if I go to town alone, people always used to ask me like, no, where's your sister, you know, and all that good stuff. It's like the person that you know you're always gonna be with. It's weird. Like when me and my sister are not together, and let's say I'm at home, and let's say she's at campus, we're even texting each other. That's how close we are. And I really hope that this bond of ours continues strong in the future. Yeah. Next question is skincare routine and products. Yo, like I'm gonna tell you guys what I actually do or do not do to my skin. Like I mentioned in my get ready with me, I do not use any products. I don't have a skincare routine actually. You know, it's the most funniest thing. Like I've always admired or fanned people that had skincare routines. I also wanted to build my own skincare routine. So naturally I have, like, you know, fair skin, like I don't break out. So I thought to myself, what if we build something that's, you know, not too crazy, that you can do every day as your skincare routine? And I'll probably like buy a product like Nivea, or you know, any good product that maybe other YouTubers or other people would have recommended to me. And then when I use the products, literally my skin starts breaking out. And you would think that because I do nothing, you know, doing something wouldn't hurt. Like it definitely hurts my skin. I start to break out every time I just start using something foreign. If I don't use regular bath soap, if I don't use a regular lotion that I apply to the rest of my body, my skin will break out. Literally, I'm literally asking for it to break out. So growing up, I had to accept that about my skin. It's so weird. Like, why would you even want that? Like, you're already good. It's weird. Anyway, I had to accept that. It was funny to me because I literally do less and I want to do more. Like, what? Doesn't make sense. In conclusion, I kind of had to make peace with doing nothing. And actually my brother told me like, no, don't do anything, like you already have good skin, stop doing that and stuff. And most of my siblings already have like fair skin as well, so I guess it's just genetics. Okay, next question says, what are your hobbies and interests? Okay, I go to the gym a lot. I listen to a lot of music. I love dancing. Those that know me, I love dancing. I love having a good time. I love going to dinners and, you know, brunches with my friends. I love chilling. I really love chilling. I feel like there are times where I am a social butterfly, and there are times where like, please, I just trying to be home today. I like going out for food and, like, you know, trying different restaurants. Sometimes I just like to stick with my favorites. I love drinking, you know, having a good time with my friends. And yeah, I'm actually interested in doing yoga this year instead of just going to the gym for like lifting weights or like stretching or the steamer room. I just want to also, you know, add yoga. So that's something I'm interested in. I'm also very interested in getting my driver's license this year. Oh my gosh, guys, like such a grown-ass person. But yeah, I definitely want to get my driver's license this year. I might vlog that for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Pet peeves, allergies, and top 3 favorite foods. My pet peeve is when someone, you know, makes me wait. But on top of that, you lie to me. You know, you constantly lie about where you are. It's like I'm waiting for you at Shell, and then you know how far you are, but you say like you're 5 minutes away, and 5 minutes pass, and literally 30 minutes, okay, no, let me not lie, 20 minutes pass, but you said you're 5 minutes away. I don't like that. Like, it really bugs me. So yeah, and I also don't like negative people. Oh, dude. Allergies, I have hay fever, but I don't experience it in a way that's like day to day. It's just that when I get sick, I get really sick, like I'm bedridden, you know. Yeah, those are my allergies. I have hay fever, but I don't like constantly sneezing when people are suffering from like sinus. I don't. Yeah, I hope that made sense. My top 3 favorite foods are pork, anything pork, bacon, you know. Yeah, I also like what's seafood boil. I love seafood boil. I love seafood in general, you know, sushi, all that good stuff. And I also love mango. Girl, I love me some mango. Okay, what's next? What makes you happy? Oh my gosh, I found this question so interesting, and I actually want to ask this person back. What makes me happy? Dude, I'm very simple. I think I'm a simple type of girl. What makes me happy is just having a good time with my loved ones. Like, I can have a great time with other people, but having a good time with my loved ones, it's just different. Like, I feel like it stopped here, you know. Like, everything about that moment is just amazing. And in general, day to day, what makes me happy is just setting goals for myself and smashing those goals right in the face, you know, and also exceeding my expectations of what I thought I could do. Dude, it really gets me up in the morning just thinking about achieving one of the goals I've set, you know, and just smashing it makes me so happy. And I don't know, I honestly feel like this question, the way I'm answering it, will always change. So it's kind of funny, like, this is how I feel now, but I probably answer something different in a couple of years. So yeah, this is where I am right now. The next question is, what drains you? Like I mentioned before in my pet peeves, negative people really drain me. And I also don't like people where, you know, they constantly, it's like they have a certain problem, and then on top of that, you know, they ask you for help and you do help them. Afterwards, you even show them how they can help themselves, but they choose not to. So they constantly want to depend on you, and through that drains me, you know. I just feel like it takes so much for me to help you, but then you don't even want to help yourself. And even just like the fact that you're constantly doing that, even the fact that you're constantly doing that to me, I can't help but feel super drained. Just the thought alone. Even if I choose not to help that person anymore, it just makes me feel so frustrated that this person actually thinks that it's okay to do that to me. Okay. I messed up myself. This is from Woolies. I'm actually quite enjoying this drink. I bought this so I can drink it while I'm making this video. It was like about $34, so you guys should try it. Like, I genuinely enjoy it. Okay, Next question is, do you prefer people who are blunt or people who choose their words carefully? I honestly feel like I prefer people that choose their words carefully, and the reason why I'm saying so is because I mean, it depends on the situation, but I would choose people that choose their words carefully because I just feel like it's a sign of respect. You know, at the end of the day, someone that's constantly blunt with you, I feel like it's disrespectful, you know? What's the most important thing in life for you right now? Family. Honestly, I couldn't wait to answer this question. Family, it's the most important thing. That's why I know I have a family right now, but I can't wait to start my own. Like, that's why I'm so big on, you know, being engaged so that I can get married and have my own family. Okay. Oh my gosh, this question. Okay, the next question is, are you high maintenance? A little. I didn't want to say yes to this question, you know, but to be honest, I think a little, you know, just a little. Oh my gosh, yeah, you guys with me? Ugh, dude. Next question is, where do you buy your jeans? I actually order them online. I wanted to do a video for you guys where I show you guys my gym collection and leave you guys the links in the description box for, you know, in case you guys also want to buy. Also, maybe when I do make the video, I could, like, what's the thing, I could sell you guys a couple of the jeans, you know, I could sell it to you guys. Next question is, do you have any tattoos? Dude, yes, I have a tattoo. I'll show it to you guys. I have a tattoo, but I have it right here in the back. The thing is, I don't want to get up. So I have a tattoo in the back. It's of the ictus fish, but I also plan on getting another tattoo this year. I want something in red ink. I don't know, like, I wanted words in red ink, something like here or something. I'm really looking forward to that. Next question is, do you avoid conflict or face it? I'm a type of person that's like, I grew up shy. Like, I grew up being just a shy person, and most people that do know me know that I'm like quiet. I'm a quiet person, you know. I'm a person with few words. I don't say a lot. Yeah, basically, I don't say a lot, and I mean, I don't necessarily confront conflict. I just like to keep the peace, you know, and I just hope that it doesn't really, how can I say, it doesn't really affect me that much. Sometimes I just feel like I just want things to pass without me having to make a big deal about things. And I do know that that's not good all the time, and that's something that I'm personally trying to work on. Like, I want to become a more assertive person. I want to become more assertive, and the problem with me is when I'm assertive, I feel guilty, you know. I just feel bad. Like, I think what the reason or where the guilt comes from is that I feel like I try to put my needs over that person, and I know I'm just a person that just likes to help people, and I don't wanna yeah. So when I do that, when I'm being assertive, I feel like I'm being selfish, basically. I don't even know. Okay, next one is, what is your first language? My first language is English, and then I picked up Afrikaans during school. So yeah, I can only speak 2 languages. Yeah, no, that's an aspect in my life I really feel like I do want to improve on. I do want to learn an ethnic language, so, but I want to do that after my studies. What ethnic group are you? So my ethnic group is okay, I am a Damara, Herero, and Avambo. I'm all 3. Take it as it is. Okay, Next question is, what is your favorite time of day? Dude, honestly, I love this question because I couldn't wait to say morning. Morning, I'm such a morning person. Like, I can wake up early and I'm super productive in the morning. You know, I love getting everything done in the morning. If I could get everything done in the morning and just relax the rest of the day, I would do that. You know, there's just certain things that are out of my control and I have to work on other people's time, but I really love the mornings. What's your best feature? Okay, I think that my best feature about myself is my eyes. Sorry about the vacuum cleaner, by the way. Honestly, feel like my best feature is my eyes. Like, dude, I don't know, growing up I always got compliments about my eyes and I love how big they are, don't you? Next question is, who do you look up to? Oh, I look up to my mother, and I just feel like everything that she's done in her life, I would love to measure up or even surpass, but just thinking about measuring up it's so heavy. So I really look up to my mother. She's such a strong and beautiful woman. She's an amazing person in and out. So yeah, I really look up to her. I also look up to other YouTubers out there. I have big favorites. Hence why I started my own YouTube channel. I feel like they really inspired me, and I can't look back, honey. Anyway, my last question is, do you think you'll always be a gym freak? I hope so. Honestly, I really do hope so, because if I don't plan to do this for the rest of my life, like, why am I doing it anyway? And I know that my body will thank me in the long run. At this stage in my fitness journey, I can say that I'm finally starting to see results, and yeah, I think I'm hooked, literally. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe. Also comment down below if you have anything in common with me. Please turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.